Well, get ready to grill like a pro as we prepare to ring in this 4th of July holiday coming up on Wednesday.
Look at that. The grill is all fired up, and Alicia Smith, she is outside at Broadcast House. And Alicia, you have some tips so we don't make mistakes this holiday weekend.
Oh, man. We are having a ball outside. I am joined by Ernie Simon, who, remind me which mire you work at.
Flat Rock. Flat Rock.
And what's your job there?
I'm a meat team lead there. Take care of the meat department.
And he has helped me already with my grilling game. I know this for sure. What's the first big mistake people make when they're grilling?
When they're grilling, they forget to put gas in their gas grill.
It's that simple.
It's that simple.
And it's so embarrassing when you run out of gas and you're trying to host people.
Yes. And having the right cuts of meat. I mean, that is one of the biggest, most important.
What's the wrong cut of meat?
Wrong cut of meat is very lean cuts of meat.
Okay,
such as top round, anything cut from the round because there's no fat in it.
That makes sense.
Yes, and we have we do certified Angus.
Well, let's show us what we got going on here. Hey, now. You have been grilling for a little while this morning. What are you grilling up today, Ernie?
We're doing ribeyes.
Right there.
Right now.
Okay.
And we've got some New York strips over on this side of the grill.
Oh, those are beautiful.
Yep. These are all cut at about 1.25 inches.
And so that's like the ideal.
Yes, it is.
Cut.
And if you do anything thinner than that, you're going to have it's going to dry out on you.
And
so
that's a no-no. You do not want that.
No dry.
No dry steaks for 4th of July, people.
Exactly.
And you have your vegetables on the upper rack.
On the top, yes, zucchini, peppers, onions, and then I've got sweet corn.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Okay, so when it comes to hamburgers, I sometimes will flip them several times.
Flip them once.
That's bad.
Flip
Very
them
bad.
once.
Okay.
Flip them once.
And when do you know when to flip it?
Well, right now you can see that it's still not. I just threw these on, so we got a little bit of time.
Sure.
But you got to let it. Basically, is letting this lid stay down too.
And
okay?
you want to look at it, you want to check on it, but that really is bad.
And when you're grilling, all your friends that come over want to go over and look at what you're cooking. You got to let them eat it have it on the plate, and then let them look at it. But this is like an oven. You're in there cooking, and this is like an oven. So you want to keep that temperature, at about 300, 350. For your steaks and your burgers.
While we're talking about temperature, you have one of these handy dandy little instant thermometers.
Yes.
When do you actually check the thermometer, the temperature of the meat?
When I'm getting close to where I think I'm done, I go ahead and I probe the steak to make sure that I'm where I need to be. The burger is really crucial.
And what's the temperature of the burger?
155 to 160.
Okay.
Yes. And I've already cooked some earlier.
It may have cooled off now, but when you checked it earlier, it was perfectly at 155. I witnessed that. I can tell you that right now. It was amazing. Like, you were right on the money there. So oftentimes, you might want to, stab it or smush a hamburger or a steak, and we could look at it one more time if you don't mind.
Yep.
And, the juices fall, and is that a good thing or not a good thing?
We don't want to smash our burgers.
Ever.
Because it pushes the juice right out of your hamburger. The same thing, we don't use forks to flip our steaks because when you poke into the steak, it releases the juices out of your steak. So you always use a pair of tongs or a spatula.
Got it.
That's the way to do it.
That is the way to do it.
Yep. And then you just, if you can see, I got a little hotter over here than this side. I'm slow roasting these, and I'm doing the real barbecue on these. These aren't ready to be flipped yet. I can turn up the little heat a little bit more. And but never smash a burger because it just pushes all the juice right out of it.
The juiciness is going to be gone, people. Do not do that. That's a very good tip. In terms of prepping your grill before you start, obviously I have one of those crusty grills. I need to do a better job of cleaning it. What is the rule of thumb there?
A grill brush, you should always grill brush it. And actually I clean my grill after I'm done cooking for the day. I always do it at the very turn my heat up because how many times have you gone to somebody's house and see their grill and you're like, am I going to eat
it's
on
frightening.
that?
It's straight up frightening. No, I know. It's usually my grill that's frightening. But yeah, you need to go do it at the end of what you've cooked so then it's clean for the next time.
Turn up the heat just like you do in your oven. Turn the heat up, scrape it all off, and then the next time it's ready to go.
I know we're not supposed to do this. I want to peek one more time to show everybody the beautiful breakfast we're having in Broadcast House today. We're loving this. Ernie Simon from Meijer, thank you so much for the tips. And if they'd like more information, can they go to the Meijer website?
Yes, you can go to the Meyer, and you can any questions you ever have, just call the Meyer Meat Department. They will help.
They're helpful like
they're
that.
the experts.
Thank you, Ernie. We appreciate it. Happy 4th of July. Thank you for coming in on a holiday. I think we're going to have some munchies here this morning, ladies and Kevin.
All kinds of grilling out today. You know, Matthew Smith was out earlier. Now you're out there with Meyer. Wonderful. Getting even more hate over that grill.
Like vacation.
Thanks, Alicia.